Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I will be showcasing every enemy and wave in the Tower Battles TDX collab. Also, I would like to say thank you for blowing up my last video. Also, once the update comes out, some of these stats might not be true as right now they aren't official and are subject to change. Now let's get on with the video. Also, before we start, the way I will do this is by showing enemies and then the wave layout. Also, here are the timestamps. Feel free to skip to any point in the video. Now let's get on with the video. So, I am going to tell you the name, the wave that the enemy first appears, how much health he has, his speed, what kinds of resistance he has, and then notes about the enemy. Now let's start the showcase. So the first enemy is the normal, of course. He first appears on wave 1. He has 12 HP. His speed is moderate or average. He has no resistances, and the only note is that he is basically a zombie plus from intermediate or expert mode. The next enemy is the Speedy. He first appears on wave 3. He has 12 HP. His speed is fast. He has no resistances, and the note for him is that he is basically a speedy plus. Then we have the Slow. He first appears on wave 4. He has 24 HP. His speed is slow. He has 1 resistance, which is 60% splash or explosion resistance, and his note is heavy plus. Then we get our first boss, the Boss 1. He first appears on wave 6. He has 325 HP. His speed is slow. He has 25% bullet and 50% splash resistance, and his note is he is just a revived Boss 1. Then we have the Necromancer. He first appears on wave 9. He has 200 HP. His speed is super slow. He has 50% splash and bullet resistance, and his note is he is basically a grenadier. He will also spawn in a few normal speedies and slows. Next up is the Hidden. He first appears on wave 10. He has 50 HP. His speed is very fast. He has 80% laser resistance, and his note is that he needs stealth detection to be killed. Now we have the Mystery. He first appears on wave 12. He has 10 HP. His speed is slow. He has no resistances, and his note is he spawns everything listed so far. Now we have another boss, the Boss 2. He first appears on wave 16. He has 1800 HP. His speed is super slow. He has 75% bullet and 25% splash resistance, and his note is super tanky, so don't skip. Now we have another simple enemy, the Lava. He first appears on wave 17. He has 350 health. His speed is moderate. He has 100% ice and fire resistance, and his note is that he leaves a petrified behind. Now we have the Petrified. He first appears wave 17. He has 350 HP. He is frozen in place. He has 100% ice and fire resistance, and his note is that he is the second phase of the lava. We then get the third boss, the Hidden Boss. He first appears on wave 19. He has 1250 HP. His speed is fast. He has 70% laser resistance, and his note is that you will die if you don't have good stealth. Now we have another fast one, the Lightning. He first appears on wave 21. He has 250 HP. He is super fast. He has 80% laser resistance, and his note is that he isn't much of a threat. Now we have a cool one, the Toxic. He first appears on wave 21. He has 500 HP. His speed is moderate. He has 100% ice resistance and 20% fire, and his note is on death he debuffs tower's fire rate within a 15 stud radius. Time for another boss, the Slime Boss. He first appears on wave 23. He has 1000 HP. His speed is moderate. He has 50% splash resistance, and he spawns a slime on death. The next enemy is the Slime. He first appears on wave 23. He has 80 HP. His speed is slow. He has 95% splash resistance, and his note is he is the second phase of the Slime Boss. We now have the Mystery 2. He first appears on wave 28. He has 100 HP. His speed is moderate. He has no resistance, and his note is he spawns either a Lightning, Hidden Boss, Toxic, Lava, or a Boss 2. Now we have a late game boss, the Boss 3. He first appears on wave 28. He has 4000 health. His speed is fast. He is 75% laser and 25% bullet resistance, and his no is he is basically for hidden bosses, but not stealth. We now have another boss back to back, the boss 4. He first appears on wave 30. He is 18,000 HP. He is moderately fast. He has no resistance and his note is he is a huge threat. We now have the last boss before the final boss, the Necromancer boss. He first appears on wave 33. He has 25,000 HP. His speed is moderate. He has 30% bullet laser and splash resistance, and his note is he spawns to boss 3s and a boss 4, and he is a big threat. Then the final enemy before the boss, the Guardian. He appears only on wave 35. He has 85,000 HP. His speed is moderately slow. He has no resistance and his note is he stuns your towers and deals a bit of damage. Now we are finally here, Devoy. He appears on wave 35. He has 800,000 HP. His speed is slow. He has no resistances and his note is that he has 4 abilities: Meteor Strike, Spawn, Stomp, and Conversion, and he cannot be stunned. This is the end of the video. If you enjoy, like and subscribe, and if you want, comment any video suggestions. Alright, see you in the next one.